coffee. Bye.
Business. At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services.
Welcome to the broadcast of the News Hour on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. Now the major headlines. Vice President Kashim Shettima urges NDC to investigate education to combat poverty in Northeast. Federal government commences construction of Emergency Technology Institute in Kano. Ex-Governor Yero Shehu Sani and others join APC in Kaduna. I am Messenger with the news in full. Vice President Kashim Shettima urges NEDC to investigate in education to combat poverty in Northeast. Vice President Kashim Shettima has called on the Northeast Development Commission and the Federal Ministry of Regional Development to investigate in education as a strategy to tackle poverty in the region. Mr. Shettima made the appeal during a meeting with NEDC management at the presidential villa in Abuja, where they briefed him on the accelerated senior secondary education program. The Vice President commended NEDC for its efforts in promoting education, emphasizing that such initiative would have a lasting positive impact on the region. He highlighted the crucial role of education plays in bridging the social-economic gap and noted that the Northeast region faces extreme poverty comparable to some of the poorest areas globally. Despite these challenges, Mr. Shettima praised NEDC and its partners, including Mariam Marsha, for their work in promoting ASSEP, which he believes has the potential to transform the region's landscape. The Vice President also lauded innovations like virtual reality headsets introduced by ASSEP, which he said revolutionized the learning experience and increased engagement. Mr. Shettima urged NEDC, the Ministry of Regional Development and other stakeholders to collaborate for greater efficiency and success in implementing ASSEP. Earlier, Uba Adamu, Minister of State for Regional Development, outlined that ASSEP aimed to enhance secondary education in the region, aligning with President Bola Tinubu's agenda to improve national education standards. Mohammed Al-Khali, NEDC's Managing Director, detailed the Commission's efforts in human capital development, including teachers training and the establishment of ICT centers in the region. The federal government commences construction,
NEDC, and the Federal Ministry of Regional Development to wrinkle the Northeast from poverty through its investment in education. Shettima made the call at a meeting with the management of the Commission, who came to brief him on the Accelerated Senior Secondary Education Program, ASEP, at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. He said by investing in education, NEDC is writing its name in gold. Shettima commended the management of NEDC, the ministry and Dr. Miriam Masha, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Regional Development Programs, for doing an awesome job and promoting ASEP.
Education is the greatest leveler. Through education, the son of a peasant can be a celebrated icon. In other parts of the world, they are embracing digital educational tools because of the numerous benefits it offers, from improved knowledge retention to personalized learning to increase accessibility, because BR handset enables students to engage in remote learning. And of course, there is the possibility of enhanced collaboration between all the relevant stakeholders, improved assessment and evaluation, and of course, lastly, the imbued.
Vice President Kashim Shettima has urged the Northeast Development Commission and
Federal government commences construction of Emerging Technologies Institute in Kano. The federal government has begun building an Emerging Technologies Institute in Kano. This development is expected to boost the nation's technological advancements. Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, laid the foundation stone for the institute, which will focus on research and development of emergency technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and cybersecurity. The institute aims to create a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship, providing training and capacity building programs for young Nigerians in emerging technologies. The minister emphasized the importance of emerging technologies in driving economic growth and national development, and assured that the institute will provide opportunities for young Nigerians to acquire skills and knowledge in these areas. Ex-Governor Yero, Shehu Hussaini, and others joined APC in Kaduna. In a significant political development in Kaduna State, Governor Uba Sani has welcomed a number of prominent defectors from the opposition People's Democratic Party into the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. The defectors include former Kaduna State Governor Mutak Ramalan Yero, ex-Senator Shehu Hussaini, and several other influential figures were received in a ceremony held at Square Kaduna on Thursday, February 15, 2025. The defection marks a significant shift in political landscape of the state, with key figures from PDP joining the APC at a time when political affiliations and power dynamics are undergoing substantial changes. Governor Uba Sani expressed his satisfaction with the new members joining his party, assuring them of equal treatment with the APC. In a statement issued by his chief press secretary, Ibrahim Musa, the governor extended a warm welcome to the defectors, stressing the inclusive nature of the APC in Kaduna. Among the defectors were several prominent political figures such as the former Senator for Kaduna Central, Shehu Hussaini, former Senator for Kaduna North, Suleiman Hunkui, and ex-House of Representative member, Sani Shaban. Accordingly, former National Organizing Secretary of PDP, Abubakar Mustafa, and former Nigerian South Korea, Ambassador Suleba, were also part of the mass defection. Governor Sani, in his remarks, emphasized the increasing popularity of the APC, attributing its growth to what he called the party's just leadership, both at the state and federal levels. He expressed confidence that the party would dominate the 2027 elections, claiming that Nigerians would overwhelmingly vote for the APC across all levels, from the presidency to state and National Assembly elections. NAFDAC seals over 3,000 shops in Lagos, seizing 12 trucks loads of fake drugs. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has ramped up its enforcement actions against the sale of counterfeit and illicit pharmaceuticals in Lagos. In the first week of its operation, NAFDAC officials successfully sealed more than 3,000 shops with the Idumuta Open Drug Market, a major hub for drug distribution in the city. This crackdown is part of NAFDAC's ongoing effort to eliminate the circulation of harmful drugs and ensure that only safe, properly regulated products are available to the public. The agency made the announcement on social media on Saturday, providing further details of the operation scope and the dangerous findings uncovered during the enforcement. During the raid, NAFDAC officials discovered several alarming violations, including vaccines that were being stored in poorly maintained, unsanitary conditions. These were unventilated rooms that were sealed with iron sheets, posing significant health risks to anyone who might have used them. Additionally, large quantities of banned drugs were found, including Allergen injections, diverted HIV antiretroviral drugs, and expired medicines that were being illegally revalidated for resales. The operation led to the seizure of 12 truckloads of illicit pharmaceuticals. Among the most concerning discoveries was the presence of unregistered medication, including high addictive substances such as ecstasies, various brands of codeine cough syrup, and tramadol 225. All of these which were found in a warehouse located away from the market's main pharmaceutical section. During the first week of enforcement, NAFDAC screened and sealed over 3,000 shops within the Idumota open drug market. A statement from the agency read, "Among the illicit products discovered were vaccines stored in dilapidated, unventilated rooms, as well as banned drugs like Allergen injections and diverted HIV antiretroviral drugs." Protesters set police station ablaze in Ondo over alleged deaths in custody. Angry youths have reportedly set fire to a police station in Ifon, the headquarters of Ose local government area in Ondo State, following the alleged death of a boy in police custody. Sources said the incident occurred after news of the victim's death spread while his friends remained in coma in a local hospital. The unrest escalated when the protesters, reacting to the boy's death due to alleged torture, also set fire to another building in the vicinity. In response to the growing tension, the Ondo State Police Commissioner will further the violence. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation as efforts to calm the unrest continue. Friends of Sheyi Tinubu congratulates Agric Minister Kyrie on election as IFAD Vice President. Friends of Sheyi Tinubu has congratulated Senator Abubakar Kyrie, Nigeria's Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, on his election as Vice Chairman of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD. In a statement by First President Comrade Adejorin Tai Manuel, the group praised Kyrie's exceptional leadership and his unwavering commitment to transforming Nigeria's agricultural sector. The statement highlighted Kyrie's role in advancing agricultural policies aimed at boosting local food production, reducing post-harvest losses, improving rural infrastructure, and expanding mechanized farming since his appointment as the minister. First commended Kyrie for his efforts to modernize Nigeria's agricultural practices, including initiatives to combat climate change and foster partnership with international organizations and private sector stakeholders to improve agricultural financing and rural development. The statement also recognized his support for smallholders farmers, providing them with better access to credits, fertilizers, and innovative farming techniques, which have contributed to increased productivity and food affordability. Kyrie's election as IFAD Vice President has described as a significant achievement, reflecting the international community's trust in his expertise and Nigeria's growing influence in global agricultural governance. First urged him to use this opportunity to project Nigeria's agricultural potential on the world stage, attract further investment, and strengthens the country's role in global food security efforts. In a related development, Seyi Tinubu, the son of the Nigerian president, has donated 100 million naira worth of relief materials to students of 6 tertiary institutions in Borno State affected by the September 2024 flood disaster. This donation follows a similar initiative earlier in the year where Sheyi and his friend contributed 500 million naira in relief efforts to the flood victims in Maiduguri. The distribution, which included thousands of bags of rice, salt, spaghetti, Maggi, blankets, wrappers, and vegetable oil, was flagged off at the College of Agriculture, Maiduguri. Sheyi, represented by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Students and Engagement, Honorable Sunday Adebayo Ashefo, explained that the initiative was born out of a visit to the Borno state government last year, when the student leader approached him at the airport seeking support for their fellow students affected by the disaster. Nigerian firm confirms Tinubu for signing amended Daikon Act, hails potential for self-sufficiency in military hardware. Daikon Gray Ignition, a Nigerian defense firm, has applauded President Bola Tinubu for signing the amended Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria Daikon Act, which paves the way for local manufacturing and storage of military hardware. In a statement issued over the weekend, the managing director, CEO of Daikon Gray Ignition, Mr. Bim Ibrahim Gaba, praised the president's leadership in redirecting the vast foreign exchange spent on importing weapons towards domestic initiatives that benefit Nigeria. The firm also commended the Ministry of Defense, Daikon, and other key agencies for their ongoing efforts to boost local production and reduce reliances on costly imported military equipment. Gaba described the amendments as a game changer with profound security and economic benefits for the country. He noted that local manufacturing of defense equipment will not only strengthen the naira by reducing foreign exchange outflow, but also eliminate long procedure delays, which other typically taking up a year to be fulfilled. This is a huge win for our country, Gaba said. We will no longer need to export massive amounts of foreign exchange to international markets, nor will we have to endure long waiting period to supply our military and security forces. The order and delivery gap would now be closed. The firm's CEO also highlighted that local manufacturing would provide significant employment opportunities for Nigerian youths, helping to equip them with valuable technical skills and reducing labor market pressures. Gaba extended his gratitude to the Minister of Defense, Alhaji Abubakar Badaru, the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawali, and the Permanent Secretary to the Ministry for their visionary leadership in prioritizing the nation's defense capabilities. Experts have lauded the partnership between Daikon Gray Ignition and other defense entities as a strategic shift in Nigeria's defense procurement policy, emphasizing technology transfer and local production over foreign dependency. Federal government endorses bill to protect rights for domestic workers. The federal government has expressed its support for a bill currently before the National Assembly aimed at promoting the rights of domestic workers, who remain one of the most vulnerable groups in Nigeria's labor market. Minister of Labor and Employment Muhammadu Maigari Dingyadi emphasized the significant role domestic workers play in Nigerian household and society, despite facing precautionary working conditions and lack of legal protection. Speaking at a post-public hearing meeting on the bill for an act to provide for the documentation and protection of domestic workers and employers, Dingyadi described the bill as timely and essential for ensuring domestic workers are afforded the dignity, rights, and protection they deserve. Dingyadi reiterated the ministry's full support for the bill, expressing confidence that its passage would promote decent work and safeguard domestic workers' rights across the country. He also highlighted ongoing efforts to amend Labour Act to explicitly recognize domestic workers and extend the same protection afforded to other workers. The Senate Committee on Labour, Employment and Productivity, chaired by Diket Blank, convened the meeting to seek the ministry input on the bill before its final presentation in the National Assembly. Governor Rada supports local government autonomy, hails democratic progress. Katsina State Governor Dikko Umaru Rada has praised the financial autonomy granted to the 774 local government councils by the Supreme Court, calling it a positive development for Nigeria's democracy. Governor Rada made the remark after casting his vote at his home in Charanchi local government area during the state's local government election on Saturday. He expressed that financial autonomy for local governments is a crucial step towards strengthening the democracy and ensuring governance reaches the grassroots. Reflecting on his tenure as a chairman of Chanchari local government, Rada highlighted how the autonomy he enjoyed during that time enabled him to implement key projects that benefited rural communities. He emphasized that if local government funds are wisely managed, they would further enhance democracy and bring about substantial development at the local level. On the local government election, Rada expressed satisfaction with the voters' turnout and voiced confidence that the All Progressive Congress (APC) will emerge victorious due to the significant developmental projects the state government has carried out since 2023. In a related development, All Progressive Congress has emerged victorious in all 34 local government areas of Katsina State. According to the result of every local government election announced by the chairman of the State Independent Electoral Commission, Alhaji Lawal Hassan Faskari, Katsina State Governor Dikko Umar Rada congratulated the 34 newly elected local government chairmen, hailing the peaceful and transparent electoral process as a milestone in the state's democratic journey. The governor described the APC sweeping victory as a reflection of public confidence in the party's governance, validating the noticeable investment made in the people of Katsina State. He urged the local government chairman to align with the state's building your future agenda and the development framework at the grassroots level. Rather emphasize the need to sustain and strengthen the state government's community development program and prioritize inclusive governance policies, ensuring that the dividends of democracy reaches. The governor expressed deep appreciation to the Katsina and NAMA. The Nigerian government has shelved plans to merge the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority and the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency. This decision was made by President Bola Tinubu as disclosed by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo. The proposed merger was initially recommended by Steve Oronsaye reports, but Keyamo revealed that the president decided against it after considering the potential impact on the aviation sector. In addition to this development, Keyamo also announced that the aviation industry has been exempted from the foreign travel ban imposed on federal government officials last year. This exemption was made due to the president's desire to promote growth and development in the sector. The minister explained that the aviation sector plays a crucial role in national development, facilitating trade, tourism, investment, and cultural exchange. He emphasized the need for continuous adoption and integration of emerging technologies, enhancement of infrastructure, and investment in human capital development to ensure a safer, more secure and efficient air transportation system. Keyamo praised President Tinubu's decision, stating that it demonstrates his commitment to the growth and development of the aviation sector. The minister also acknowledged the president's effort to ensure responsible fiscal management, while also recognizing the importance of the aviation industry to the nation's economy. SERAP demands CBN withdraw increased ATM transaction fee within 48 hours. The Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project has issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Kado, to retract the recently introduced hike in ATM transaction fee, calling the move unlawful, unfair, unreasonable, and unjust. In a later dated February 15, 2025, signed by the SERAP Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare, the organization argued that the increased fee would disproportionately affect Nigerians' poor population, experting existing economic challenges. SERAP urged Cardoso to ensure that CBN's actions do not contribute to human rights violations or worsen the hardship faced by vulnerable Nigerians. The new fee structure, which will take effect on February-March 2025, introduces a charge of 100 naira per 2,000 naira withdrawal from ATM outside bank branches, withdrawal from ATMs at shopping centers, airports, and standalone cash points will incur an additional 500 charges. SERAP criticized the decision, asserting that such a fee increases should be absorbed by wealthier banks and their shareholders, not by the general public. The organization further emphasized that CBN's policy will prioritize the welfare of Nigerians rather than benefiting banks that report large profits annually. In its letter, SERAP respond within the given time frame, it would consider legal actions to challenge the act. SERAP also cited multiple legal provisions, including the CBN Act, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act, and Nigerian International Human Rights Certification, to argue that the fee increase was unjustifiable under Nigerian law. We go on a commercial break, but we'll return back to this.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarwa Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarwa Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo. Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye.
Designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Welcome back. CAN commends Bishop Oke's re-election as PFN president, calls for unity. The Christian Association of Nigeria has congratulated Bishop Wale Oke on his re-election as the national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria during its 18th biennial conference in Abuja, highlighting the trust placed in his leadership by the PFN members. In a statement issued by CAN President Archbishop Daniel Oko, the association emphasized Bishop Oke's humility and his pivotal role in fostering unity among Pentecostal churches, while addressing key national moral issues. Okos also noted the successful collaboration between CAN and PFM under Oke's leadership. The statement further expressed the expectation that Bishop Oke will continue to provide spiritual leadership, promote interfaith dialogue, and advance social justice and humanitarian causes throughout his new term. CAN urged the Christian community to support Oke's vision through prayers for wisdom and strength, stressing the importance of unity and faith for the peace and prosperity of the nation. NDLEA undercovers trans-border drug cartel arrests 4 suspects across 3 states. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has dismantled a trans-border drug trafficking network, arresting 4 individuals in a series of intelligence-driven operations across multiple states. The operation led to the recovery of millions of naira worth of tramadol pills hidden in specially designed compartments in vehicles heading to border towns. According to Femi Babafemi, the agency spokesman, the operation began on January 27, 2025, when a Sienna bus marked ABJ 452HD was intercepted on the Nasarawa Toto Road in Kefi, Nasarawa State. 2 suspects, Zaradin Adamu, 27, and Abubakar Usman, 44, were apprehended. A follow-up operation also led to the interception of another Sienna bus driven by Abba Umar, 48. In total of 1,190 and 906 tramadol pills were recovered, concealed in hidden compartments beneath the vehicle's bumper and spare tire spaces. The investigation revealed that Kingsley Mabari, a drug dealer based in Onitsha, Anambra State, was responsible for supplying this drug. He was arrested on January 29, 2025 at his residence in Onitsha, where 2 vehicles, a Toyota Corolla and a Toyota Sienna, were also seized. Further seizure occurred in Cross River State, where 170,000 tramadol pills were found in a truck on February 13, and in Lagos, where 85,400 bottles of codeine-based serum were recovered at Apapa Seaport on February 11. Additional busts in Borno, Ekiti, and Taraba states led to the significant drug seizures. Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired NDLEA chairman and CEO, praised the agency operatives for their dedication in the fight against drug trafficking and abuse, while urging them to continue their outreach efforts to communities across the country. NNPP chieftain mourns victim of fatal auto crash in Kano. A devastating auto crash occurred on the Muhammadu Buhari interswitch flyover in Kano, resulting in the loss of 23 lives. Ambassador Olufemi Ajadi Oguntoyinbo, a chieftain of the New Nigerian People's Party in the Southwest, has expressed his condolences to the people and governments of Kano State. In a statement made available to journalists, Ambassador Ajadi specifically commiserated with the NNPP national leader, Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the governor of Kano State, engineer Abakabi Yusuf, and the families of the deceased victim. He prayed for the repose of the dead and for Almighty Allah to grant the families of the deceased the fortune to bear the loss. Ambassador Ajadi also wished quick recovery and safe return to the families of those injured in the crash, who are currently receiving medical treatment in hospitals. He expressed sadness over the number of lives lost in the accident and prayed to God to repose the souls of the dead and victims and grant safe recovery to over 50 others who were injured. This tragic incident has sparked widespread condolences and sympathies from various quarters, with many calling for improved road safety measures to prevent such accidents in the future. Center for Public Accountability called for probe into alleged 7.7 billion naira NCDMB misappropriation. The Center for Public Accountability has called for an investigation into alleged financial misconduct within the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board. The organization claims that 7.7 billion naira was misappropriated without necessary approval, violating procurement regulation. The CPA alleged that the Executive Secretary of the NCDMB, Felix Ogbe, authorized the expenditure without following due process. The organization expressed concern that the transactions were carried out without verifiable evidence that the consultants who received the fund had recovered any amount to justify the payments. The CPA warned that such practices undermine President Bola Tinubu's anti-corruption agenda and efforts to promote accountability in public institutions. The organization called on President Tinubu to initiate a comprehensive and independent investigation into the NCDMB's financial activities under its current leadership. The CPA also announced plans to petition the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, and other relevant agencies to ensure a thorough probe. The Pan-African Association of Sanitation Actors urges African nations to prioritize sanitation and hygiene. The Pan-African Association of Sanitation Actors has called on African governments to make sanitation and hygiene a top priority. Speaking virtually to African media practitioners, PASA Executive Secretary Kichi Bawa emphasized the need for better waste management system across the continent. Bawa announced the upcoming launch of PASA's One City, One Fecal Sludge Treatment Plant initiative in Kampala, Uganda. He expressed concern over the mismanagement of fecal sludge treatment plants in several African countries, warning of serious health risks. The director of programs at the African Water and Sanitation Association, Dr. Simeon Kinfak, stressed the need for stronger sanitation policies, oversight. AFASA, in collaboration with multiple countries to improve sanitation services, with Senegal serving as a model example. Southern Middle Belt leaders mourn Adebanjo hails his legacy of justice. The Southern and Middle Belt Leader Forum has expressed profound grief over the passing of Chief Ayo Adebanjo, a renowned elder statesman and co-founder of Afenifere, the Pan-Yoruba social cultural organization. Adebanjo passed away at the age of 96 on Friday morning at his residence in Lekki, Lagos State. In a statement released on Sunday, the SMBLF described Adebanjo's life as a beacon of integrity, justice, and unwavering commitment to democratic principles. The forum hailed Chief Adebanjo as a relentless advocate for justice, equity, and good governance, emphasizing his long-life dedication to Nigerians' advancement. Recognized as a fearless champion of democracy, Adebanjo was a vocal critic of oppressive regimes and a strong advocate for the rights of marginalized communities. One notable example of his unwavering belief in fairness was his bold support for the Southeast bid for the presidency in the 2023 election, even when a Yoruba candidate was in the race. The SMBFL described his passing as a monumental loss, acknowledging his profound impact on Nigerians' political and socio-cultural landscape. The forum extended heartfelt condolences to his immediate family, the Yoruba nation, and the entire community. The SMBLF urged Nigerians to honor Chief Adebanjo's memory by continuing his long life fight for justice, democracy, and national unity. Let us work together to build a Nigeria that is just, equitable, and prosperous for all, the statement concluded. Kwara State government commences upgrade of 70 health centers with 5 billion. The Kwara State government has embarked on a massive upgrade of 70 primary health care facilities across the state's 3 senatorial districts. The project, valued at 5 billion naira, aims to elevate the facilities to level 2 PHCS, providing improved healthcare services to residents. According to Prof. Nasurat Elelu, Executive Secretary to the Kwara State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, the upgrade includes infrastructural renovations, solarization, staff quarters, portable water supply, and ultra-modern hospital equipment. The project is supported by the World Bank-funded Immunization Plus and Malaria Progress by accelerating progress and transforming services projects. The initiative aims to make PHC facilities fit for purpose and provide quality healthcare services to the grassroots population. Elelu emphasized the importance of delivering quality work, warning that contractors who fail to meet standards will have their contracts terminated. The agency will closely monitor the project to ensure judicious use of funds. This upgrade is part of the state government's effort to revitalize PHC system, having previously renovated 53 facilities and currently renovating 9 others. The administration of Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak has demonstrated its commitment to the PHC system, recently recruiting 1,005 PHC workers, including doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals. The Impact Project's manager, Dr. Michael Oguntoye, assured that the contract will be delivered within 3 months. With the state government intolerant of undue delay, the project aims to reduce maternal and child mortality, enhances access to health services, and strengthens national monitoring and evaluation systems. That is the end of the news for today. That's all for the news for now. That's all for now. Some TV is a 24-hour TV station. We are live every day. You can also follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Super Media TV. I am Mercy Joro. Goodbye.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business?
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo?